All right, so the video number 2 of the course here, the iPhone course, is, oh, that's simple. I understand that. Okay, so it's kind of just the same thing as I'm starting to do some training, which of course I don't like, but it gives me more energy. So they're saying, oh, you need to get your body fat from like 30% down to 20%. And they explain how you do that. Okay, pretty simple. Well, it's going to take 6 months to a year for that to happen. And I'm going to have to exercise 3 times a week with weights, walk, watch my diet. So it's real clear what I need to do. I totally understand what I need to do. So you need to do it. Okay, so now to internalize the licks, it's pretty simple to explain what to do, but then you just have to do it. Now the first point I'll make is that when I work on a specific arrangement or a particular lick, I will work on that lick. Sometimes I'll work on a song for 6 months. And you're going, wow, that's pretty wild. And when I say that, it means that every time I practice for 6 months, I'll spend 10 or 15 minutes on a certain song. And one of those songs was Sitting on Top of the World. So I would just sit and go. Okay, now, so, and I have spent probably a year and a half on that song. So what I end up doing is I'm practicing, I'm going, and I'm thinking, okay, first intro, what do I do? Do I go thumb? Or do I just go? Or do I go something like this? And when I do that choke, you know, do I play it pretty accented? Or do I let it, you know, do I milk it, okay? So what I'm doing, I'm practicing the same thing over and over and over again, trying to get the absolute best tone and sound out of it, all right? So let's talk a little bit about how we practice a lick. So we're going to go back to, hey, Up the Neck Improvisation, page 24, the lick we discussed in the last video. And we ask ourselves, well, how are we going to practice that? Well, first of all, get the lick down. So here we go. 1. Okay. Okay, now we have a couple options. One, we could do a pattern similar to what's in Palette on the Floor, which means 2 measures of C, 2 measures of G. And we can do that over and over again. So we can go. Do it again. Okay, and so we put on our practice tracks, the Bert Casey practice tracks, where he has Palette on the Floor, where he's singing the song. There's no lead or anything on it, and you just play along with that track. So you go. And you just do that over and over. Okay, then you can start moving the lick around. So because there's 2 measures of C and 2 measures of G, you could do something like. You can do that over and over again. Okay, so you see what I'm doing. I'm just taking the same lick and playing it over and over in John Hardy. Now, I think what most people do is they'll get a book like this, which has on this one page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this lick with 6 variations, and they will attempt to learn all 6 of those licks at the same time. Or they might spend 2 minutes on lick number 1, 2 minutes on lick. Doesn't work. You have to take lick number 1 and really get that down and apply it to different songs. Okay, now, so we're playing 9-Pound Hammer. Okay, here we go. So, okay, there's example 1A. So we take the lick and we play it in multiple songs over and over again. And once again, the tracks that I'm talking about, which you have, if Bill has them, most of you guys don't have them, but Bill has them. And you can get those from Watch and Learn, but unfortunately we're discontinuing them, so there's probably 20 or 30 of these left, and then they'll be gone forever. But anyway, so then 9-Pound Hammer happens to be on there. So you can play that lick against that. Then we go to John Hardy, which I don't believe's on that tape, but you can play John Hardy like same lick. Again. And then you go to D. So you just use that. Now, if you go to a jam session, you've got that lick in your head and you say, I'm going to play this lick several times tonight and I'm going to try it in different songs. But I'm mostly going to try it while people are singing quietly, okay? You want they're singing because that provides the structure and you can hear the chord changes, but don't play so loud that you interfere with them, because learning this, you might make a mistake, so you don't want to mess up the singer, okay?